Corey, he came off at half-time. Was that an injury?
Yeah, obviously he got a bang last week at Tannadice. We had restricted his kicking and his work this week, really just till the last couple of days, but he got a clean bill of health yesterday to be in the goal, but clear to me after the very first kick he was struggling, and a lot of his kicks were actually putting us under a bit of pressure. He wasn't getting any real distance, wasn't getting any real accuracy, so the decision was made. I thought Kieran O'Hara was excellent.
Just on Motherwell now, obviously you've been speaking about the fact it's 5 games at the next 7 at home before today. It's obviously an away game, obviously be looking to make up ground in the top 6 at this point.
Yeah, you take every game in isolation. It presents itself a chance for 3 points. Obviously Motherwell are going well again. They had a wee dip. They've won 2 wins, had 2 wins in a row. I think any team that can win 2 games in a row, they get the real benefit clearly, visually on the league table, and Motherwell are an example of that. You know, I think both teams, Motherwell and Dundee United, who obviously watching the game yesterday, both teams who I think have actually defended their box really well this campaign, and then the game was totally different yesterday. Bit of a surprise, the amount of goals, but they are a team who we have obviously we've not played them in the league this season already. And it gives us an opportunity to go and try and build on the day. The run of fixtures that I spoke about that takes us to, we play Motherwell on the 8th of January again, and we have 3 home games, 2nd, the 5th and the 8th in that period. But it's also incumbent of us to see away from home as well, pick up points. We've picked up some good points on the road, point last week at Tannadice, and if you can take care of your home games, the rule of thumb, if you can get something on the road, then you'll be doing all right. We just need to go and try and put in a performance that gets something from the game, and hopefully we can.
Vassell, McInnes and Kennedy potentially back for
Kennedy I'm not sure about. He'd managed to do a couple of days training, but yesterday reported more painful than we would have hoped, and it was a real blow for us, to be honest, with that one. Who else you say? McInnes will be fine. It's just a bug. He'll be fine. We didn't want to take the risk. Just been a bit under the weather. It's affected his training. He'll hopefully train tomorrow with a view of being involved at Friday night. And Vass is partners and having a baby, so can't argue with that one. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. So we're hoping that the baby would arrive yesterday, but I don't know if the baby's here, but that's why he wasn't there the day. But it'd be great to get some bodies back. Obviously Liam Donnelly we need to see again with his hamstring. But no, hopefully, obviously Dees is suspended, so no without our troubles. And I think I must mention Joe as well. Joe swelling over his eye. He said he felt fine. He was just a wee bit impaired. Wasn't seen clearly out the eye, and I think maybe in different circumstances that might have been enough for certain players to come off, but we needed him to stay on, and he was magnificent as like the rest of his teammates.
Obviously you mentioned Bruce had to be sacrificed. Bobby Wales also just after 10 minutes had to come off in the sort of same circumstances. Is he obviously fully understanding of why that had to be the case?
Well, you explain your decisions. It's like Dees getting sent off affects everything. It does. Bobby was playing anyway. Even if Vass wasn't, even if Vass was playing today, Bobby was playing. We'd made our mind up early in the week that Bobby was playing. Anybody can be a manager if you just want to make political decisions. Anybody could do it, but sometimes you've got to make unpolitical decisions, and everybody's busting to see a bit more of Bobby. We thought it was a good game for Bobby to start, being at home. And we had spoke about him playing a certain role and having that impact for us and making runs beyond and things like that. So yeah, of course he's disappointed, but it's like when you take any player off, the team is always more important than the individual. And even if we didn't win the game, it was still the right decision.